Hello, this is David Henry Young. Want to do another short video of a memory I had. It was May, June 1967. I was in the electronic school in San Diego for the Marine Corps. I was a Lance Corporal. And me and Dave Wilkerson and Donnie Sears, all Lance Corporals, on a weekend pass. I think it was 48 hours. We went down, this is San Diego, California, so we went down to Tijuana, which is 14 miles south. Then there's the border, and you go into Mexico and Tijuana. I've been to some pretty rough-looking places in my life, but this was really bad. But it was a real popular place. There were Americans and people from all over the world were there, and it's just a place where there's lots, there's a big avenue, and there's bars and alleys, and you can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant, so to speak. And so we just had the night, and it was I'm not much of a drinker. I'm allergic to beer. I don't know that, but I'm allergic to anything with grains in it. And so at the end of the night, we went back into the United States, and there's a Greyhound bus station right there at the border, and we're waiting for a ride back to camp at the Marine Corps Recruit Depot, where the electronic schools were located in San Diego. And but we were gonna have to wait maybe 3, 4, maybe even 5 hours. It was a long wait for the bus. It was late at night. It was probably one of the last runs. And anyway, so hey, it's a nice night. It's balmy, kind of warm, clear skies. Let's go out and back to the bus station. There's a big hill there. Now you're at the border. And so we say, hey, let's look at the lights of Tijuana. Maybe it's really pretty. I mean, it's pitch black, and then there's a small city, popular, lots of lights, and kind of run down. And so we were up on a hill at the chain link fence, that marked the border, and a tall grass. I mean, there was some kind of wild grass. It was probably knee high, maybe higher. And the three of us are just looking at all the lights and talking, And we're there maybe 20 minutes, and all of a sudden, the whole hillside stood up. And a lot of the people that stood up had shotguns, M16s, pistols, flak jackets. And they said, heads up, and Donnie Sears, who was from, I think, Chicago, and he knew about criminal stuff, or was it Davey Wilkerson, one of the two, immediately threw his hands up even before the guy said that. And I said, don't do that. So, and so we end up, saying on the spot, well, look, we're just who we are. We just come to the station. It's hours and hours waiting. We're looking at the lights. And apparently we walked into a trap. They were going to catch some people throwing dope and all kinds of, stuff over the border wall. And they had probably been tipped off. And we walked right into it, just walked right into it. And it keyed somebody, and they all stood up. Not for 20 guys. It was shocking, sort of funny, but then you stop being, hey, this is real serious. And so we ended up, getting a ride in the paddy wagon, as we call it in Boston, Quincy. Ride back to the base, but we weren't going to go to a concert hut for the night. We went to the Brig in San Diego. And they put each of us in 3 cells, separated, and they interviewed each of us over the course of a few hours. And thank God, apparently, everybody just said the exact same thing. We didn't say, well, we better make a story. No, the story was what it was, and we were innocent, blah blah blah. Really innocent, but you trip something, and you're innocent when you trip a mine and you lose your leg or your life. So we get to the base late. The school days already started. I think it must have been a Sunday night, Monday morning school. And we had to stand in front of the top sergeant, first sergeant, and they elected me to be the spokesman. And so I told the top, I said, Top, this is the story. And I just laid it out exactly as it happened. And I hear this before, and then I hear this statement later. Do you expect me to believe that, Corporal Young? Or Lance Corporal Young? I said, well, what's the truth? Yes, I do. He says, get out of my office and don't ever go to Tijuana again. Are you ready to not ever go? We all said, yeah, Top, we'll never go again. And I never did. And that's all I wanted to say. God is so merciful and kind to this saint. You know, I've got a million stories of how he just saved me and saved me and saved me from horrible situations, layered horrible situations. And I didn't know it was his grace and his mercy was on me. I didn't know any of that at the time. I know it now. I get saved in 74 and that was 67. And I'm just thankful to God for his mercy and kindness. And I look back and I laugh. I mean, it's a horrible situation, but you laugh. There's humor in it that you get the message. He's merciful and kind. So I just throw yourself at his feet at the cross. Worship him with all your heart. Praise him and thank him for what he's done for you in your life. And just give it over to him and be ready to give a testimony to anyone who might ask you, why are you so happy? Why are you so beaming? You know. Okay, that's all I got. See you later. God bless you. Bye.